sorry.
Hold on. Case openings? Case openings? Wait.
A ton of money from
is that
hold on, it's my closing
they
thought.
actually everyone's saying they ran out of 3 because they feel it's profitable.
Yo, what is up? And welcome back to another episode of the Catalyst Effect Podcast, episode 90, boys. Damn, we're getting up there, man. 10 more till we hit the big 100.
We're getting old, man. We're getting old.
Yeah, shit.
90, bro. That's
It's
crazy.
like a lifetime, 90 episode of talking mad bullshit.
Pretty much.
Oh shit. Now, how are you guys, man? How's the week been for you guys?
Didn't have internet for a good chunk of it, so I went back to the 90s.
Yeah, off the grid, yeah.
Yeah, off the grid. Too bad the game sucks. But yeah, I went back to the 90s. That was fun. But yeah, I mean, holiday season, getting ready for Christmas, spending time with family, and cooking as always.
You guys get your Christmas shopping done already, or
no?
Just like waiting till last minute.
No, I got a bunch of shit I still gotta get.
I gotta finish too, but I got most of it done.
Nice.
You know what I noticed though? Like, me and my wife went to the mall the other day. Dude, malls are super boring nowadays.
Yeah, they're fucking good, man. They're so dead.
Yeah, they're like there's nothing to do in them. It's pretty crazy.
Well, you can just Amazon everything. So the appeal of the mall was to take your entire family and go eat at the food court and take them shopping. That appeal has kind of died down a bit.
Yes.
Americans don't have as much money, so there's not as much people going out. Number two, you can go to Amazon or any of the online retailer, and get most of the stuff you could get at a mall. And then a lot of the kiosk stuff is like shovelware, right? It's not real shit. I think when that industry dies, the actual retail part of the mall dies. So it's just corporations at that point. So I think slowly but surely, it's going to be phased out. However, I will say this: holiday season, the mall usually is full, so maybe it's going to last through events. But I don't know if the mall is going to last past 2030.
Well, I just think malls are becoming more like retail. You get me? Like, you see the big brands, like Gucci having a store and shit like that, right? Like, but like, I mean, like, malls used to have like experiences too, man. Like, they used to have like movie theaters in them. They used to have like Dave and Buster's, places like that. Like, they used to have like gaming cafes and shit. Like, I don't know. I just remember malls being a lot more fun than they are nowadays. Now you go, it's like, okay, a few stores here and there, but even when you go to the stores, then they don't even have much, right? Like, as far as inventory goes. So then it's like what you're talking about, right? Like, I think a lot of people have moved to like online retail because of the ease of access to like find your size, to like just get it delivered to you and like be done with it. You get me?
When I'm talking about like retail, I'm talking about like, because you could make the argument that like American Eagle, all those people are retail, but I would argue those are corporations. The retail is like, yeah, the retail at this point are little kiosks. They're trying to sell you like this cologne or some shit. When that industry perishes, that's where I think malls get more concerned, because like you're always going to feel the real estate. They're always going to be buying and trading and selling those land plots. I
mean, I think it depends. I mean, at the end of the day, like those little kiosks can always be replaced by like higher selling like industries, right? Like, for example, like gold or like watches and shit like that, right? Like, versus like the little kiosk that sells you like little plushies or like covers for your phone, right? Those people are not going to survive. But like, I think when it comes to like commercial buildings like malls and shit, it all comes down to like your lease. How much are you paying for like that little space that you're selling out of? You get me? And that's only going to get more expensive, in my opinion, in the next 5 years or so. So It's either gonna get more expensive. It's definitely gonna get more expensive before it crashes. You get me?
Yeah, and it's interesting because like mall retail spaces haven't become cheaper either. Because I think it was like this summer, I was looking at like different malls. Because I think the mall aesthetic is fire as fuck. Because like the internet's really nostalgic for malls, but they don't go to malls. It's crazy because like all over TikTok, I'm always watching these videos of people being like, "Oh, like I wish I grew up in this era where malls were happening and shit like that." But then they like no one goes to the malls in their local area. So I started looking at local malls that were like pretty much dying, and being like, "Yo, how much would it cost to like get a spot here?" Because I was gonna talk to you guys and be like, "Yo, how about we like open up a almost like a workshop, like almost like a where like how what we wanted to do at a warehouse, but with like a smaller version inside of a mall." And it's like we could use it as a working space, but there's like a retail section or some shit. But they're still hella expensive. So I don't know like what the idea is. Like if it's empty and you can't fill it up, you should lower the price. But I think
the
there's
thing
like
is,
a whole hierarchy to it. Yeah.
commercial leasing is completely different, man. Because it's like I said, like what's dying there is the retail, right?
Yeah.
But I can always fill that spot with so many things that can bring revenue, right? Like so the way that it works is like the developers that own the actual mall, right? Like the people that build the space,
Yeah.
could give a fuck about like who's renting it, right? They just scared that they have the rent at the end of the day, so they don't care if it's like American Eagle in there, or if it's like Gucci, or if it's like a restaurant, or if it's like I don't know, a laser tag experience. You get me? Or like a VR experience nowadays. You get me? So like, all I care about is that you pay my lease. And yeah, commercial leasing is just gonna keep increasing because of the way real estate works nowadays, and like the way real estate is now, and interest and all that type of stuff. You get me? So I don't know. It's definitely a dying industry in my opinion, like to invest in a mall space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think boutiques, pop-ups are way more successful nowadays. So like if you get like, I don't know, into like farmers markets and shit like that, and then you do like little pop-up like spaces, you get me? For like
Yep.
drops, and then you like close them
Yeah.
basically. You get me?
That was like the idea that I had behind that store. I was like, yo, it could be somewhere where we like operate and then we like randomly open it for a pop up, you know? And it
Right.
could be like one of those things that it's like closed, but because of the branding and shit, like if you know, you know. And then people would always like try to like get in through the side door or some shit, you know, like pull up and kick it with the homies while we're like working on shit or making shit. Like I just
Yeah.
had like this really cool like idea of us being inside of this like almost like abandoned mall and ending up becoming like a really cool like cultural spot because there's like so much space for like photography
I
and shit
actually do
like
know a
that.
mall like that here in
Yeah.
Orlando. But I actually know a couple. I know two malls here in
Yeah.
Orlando that there are like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's I don't know, man. Like it's so hard to find like a good like space with the right price that you're not gonna get murdered within like 2 months. You get me?
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Um,
I think is Fashion Square one of them.
it's what?
Fashion Square one of them.
No, I was thinking of the Sanford Mall and the Vito Mall.
Oh,
They're
okay.
both like pretty dead.
Yeah, Fashion Square's dead as fuck outside of the movie theater.
Yeah, dude. Like, there's a lot of probably spaces here in Orlando that we can look into.
Yeah, so
Like,
I just thought like I had hit like gold. I was like, oh shit, malls are dead. Cheap rent must be cheap as fuck. And then like
nah,
all the photography would go so hard, and nah, it just didn't happen that way. I was like, fuck.
but I do like that. I've thought of similar stuff like that. You get me? Like, I would
Yeah,
love to do like something like that where it's like a store. And I actually think it's a good business model for like orgs in general. Like, if you
yeah,
have like a gaming org, like I think especially gaming orgs that have a big fan base, like I think people would love to pay to go like, I don't know, imagine if you had like an experience where you can like 1v1 Hado, right? Like, and
yeah.
you go and you literally you pay for that like experience. You get me? Like type of shit. So like,
Do
I
I
don't know, I
get
always
paid
thought,
for that?
well, yeah, obviously.
I mean, you're a co-founder.
Okay.
Jesus.
Why am I catching a stray 1v1? What the fuck?
I was just using as an example. Like, yeah, but like what I was trying to say is like people will pay for like to play against or to play with or against like people that they're a fan of. You get me?
They do that?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Uptick has done like events where they're like, oh, like you get $100 for every Uptick member that you beat in a 1v1. You get me?
Huh.
And they give a fan like $100
Oh,
for every member
that
that
sounds
they
like
beat.
fun.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
if orgs, like
interesting.
if more orgs approach that business model of like building experiences for their fan base, you get me, where they get to meet and greet or like shit like that, like it's a quick way to do some revenue.
Yeah, on Lord, I mean, fucking orgs need to learn how to make money. Like they really need to like find different ways to monetize, just in general. Because I don't know, it's just I think like people need to think about like out of the box solutions for their shit. Because obviously, like the current esports thing isn't working. So
And I didn't think like many orgs are doing esports like that. Like, I mean, they all have like obviously like an involvement in esports, right? But it's not like before where they were like heavily like this is the forefront that we need to focus on, right? I feel like a lot of orgs nowadays are focusing on like being streamers
yep,
or like doing the streamers like scene. You get me? Which is, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like back in the day there was more creativity with content from orgs. You get me? Like more vlogs, more like content ideas like skits, more like I don't know, like shit like bro, like I missed the X game for like esports, right? Like when they used to go to the S games, for example, or
yep,
like I miss when orgs used to do like, oh, we're gonna go paintballing to see like, you know, like and do like a paintball match against each other and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like there was more creativity when it came to their content. Now I feel like it's a lot of like we have a streaming team, you get me? And like we all stream and shit like that, you know?
and that model still doesn't make sense to me because like it, we really saw it happen with like AMP and FaZe first, and then everybody kind of started running in with that, right? And it's not like FaZe was making FaZe makes money off of any of the streamers, right? It like the streamers keep all the money themselves, and then the brand monetizes off of like the relevancy that it gets from the streaming. But if you're not like monetizing right off the brand, like you still end up in a weird spot. The awesome thing about it though is it doesn't cost any money in comparison to esports. You just gotta have people that want to rep your org, and then maybe you pay them a salary or some shit if you do that kind of stuff. Like FaZe didn't pay salaries, but I could see some other orgs having to pay salaries.
Yeah, I mean, the only way it makes sense is like if you have a big org or you know, you have like you can where you can pay people salaries or you can get them like a stream awareness where they can build their brand like tremendously, right? Like and this is nothing new. Like orgs have been doing this like forever, bro. Like OTK, right? Like FaZe, like Optic, like all these people have been like streaming for like a long time. Like it's not like it's anything new. It's just like I feel like it's like what the hype is now. You get me? It's like you stream,
Yep.
you make more money streaming because, like you said, like there's no. You get me? Like I don't have to give anything to the org. It's my own brand, and I'm just like
Yep.
the org gets like the awareness from my stream. You get me? And like anything that's connected to that. You get me? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's what orgs do nowadays. Is just build a streaming team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Shit, I don't even know how we ended there. How the
Oh,
fuck?
mall. Because we're talking about
Oh
malls.
yeah, like malls and like what we were gonna do with that face. Yeah, I was like, how the
I was
fuck
like,
we end up
I was
talking
kind
about
of
that?
confused how we got to talking about FaZe just now, but yeah.
Well, you know, it's just the orgs that have like there's so little orgs that you can name that have like a done content in general. Like
Yep.
OTK, FaZe, Optic, what's this fucking the one that starts with a T? Fuck
T
dude.
series,
No, Myth used to be in that one.
TSM.
Yeah, TSM. TSM, what other org does content
I don't know.
other than those?
I personally think that meta is done.
What?
Orgs.
Orgs? I mean,
Like
there's
the
no
only
brands.
way,
I mean, yeah, like now,
No.
if you're talking about starting from scratch, you mean?
yeah. The
Yeah.
only way that like they even get like, well, I'm very biased on this viewpoint, but to me, the relevant like org members, quote unquote, are people that are streaming. Everyone that's doing YouTube content, they're kind of forgotten. They're not like the main YouTube like creators, right? And then also the desire.
I mean,
to see an
Moist Critical just
organization.
won Creator of the Year as a YouTuber.
He's not a YouTuber. I mean, he is, but he's not.
I mean,
And
he's a streamer, but he streams on YouTube.
also that award was bullshit, and we all know it. Like even he knew it. He didn't
I don't
fucking
even know
want
why
that.
he like was even whatever. Anyways, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I'm just saying like that award.
Dude wasn't even making that much content, bro. Like I don't understand why he
No,
won
he
that
makes
award, but like
he makes videos, but it's like when you say content creator of the year, you have to say this person was so transformative that they started a fucking trend, right? I would argue that he hasn't made any trend. He's just followed them and reacted to them because that's what he does. So to call him content creator of the year, it's just
So
like,
you're saying that
what do you do?
Charlie did not start any trends this year?
What did he do?
I don't know, man. You're just gonna have to. I don't know. I'm just trying to impersonate him, really.
No. I'm just saying, like I think that this route of like org is kind of just done, you know. Like I don't see the days of people uploading videos and becoming a company, right? And then even to the point where it's like, let's say people have money and they throw it around and make an org. Like you remember Echo Fox? That was created by the former player, NBA player from the Lakers, Rick Fox, right?
Yep, for his son.
Right. And it was everywhere, dude. It was everywhere. They plastered that logo everywhere. They picked up Smash players. And then I guess there was some feud or something. And then people didn't get paid on time or something. And they left.
Yeah, but again, he went straight into esports. No, I cannot name you one content creator from that org. Like I cannot name you somebody that was consistently either making
Tokido?
YouTube videos or streams or anything.
Mewtwo King?
Never heard of them.
You never heard of Mewtwo King, the
Nope.
professional Smash player who's the most
like,
he's earned the most money out of any Smash player known to mankind.
Nah, man.
No,
But I don't follow Smash. You get me at all.
but I'm just saying,
like, it's like to build like you have to build such a big fan base as a player. You get me?
Mhm.
For you to stand out, I guess, as a content creator, that I wouldn't have known that at all. You get me?
Well, this is what they did. They sponsored players and they also made a league team.
Oh, I know who Echo Fox is, bro. Like
Yeah.
I was well aware of them, but I'm just saying, like I know them as an esports org. You get me? But it's not like they signed any big content creator to like really make them stand out across outside of esports. You get me? As an org.
What I'm saying is I mean, I don't really know if esports will survive, to be honest. But what I'm saying is like the future isn't esports or orgs. The future is events and creators, right? If you look at what's happened on Twitch, all these creators are collaborating, and they don't belong to anybody. They don't have like an overall umbrella company over it, and I think that's for the best, to be honest, because when you have this company over it, you have sponsorships, you have partnerships and stuff. You can't say things anymore. These streamers like to say a lot of things, they can't say that shit anymore because they're sponsored now. So I'm just thinking like really the future is events with brand name personalities. Maybe they're risky, maybe they're not, but that's what the future is to me. I don't think it's going to be orgs. I think orgs are dying out.
Yeah, it depends. I think starting now, like you're saying, yeah, like if you were to start org now, like you would just need a lot of capital. You get me? Because I feel like orgs are successful if they either have personalities behind them that are big. You get me? And you're either signing people that are big like that. Like again, bro, like Nisha, right? Like he came from Up to Gaming, built a huge brand there, and then he built 100 Teeth, right? And then with 100 Thieves, he signed a bunch of fucking people that were doing content. You get me? So I can name a bunch of creators from 100 Thieves, and they're like an esports orgs as well. Then I think of like, I don't know, like even like Team Liquid, right? I think it didn't Team Liquid sign like Ninja at one point, or was that Cloud9? I forgot. Which one did he play like Halo for? I think it was either Cloud9 or Team Liquid, one of the two. But it's like, dude, as an org, why wouldn't you try your hardest to keep that type of celebrity or like that type of like influencer around? You get me?
It was it was Cloud9, by the way.
Cloud9, there you go.
But then
Yeah.
you're at the mercy of that creator, and
I
if
mean,
you don't,
you keep building a yeah. You gotta keep
you got to
building
keep
a
building
roster. You
around
can't
them.
just
I'll be honest. I completely disagree. I don't think orgs are going anywhere. I think
That's my
when you
point.
no, I'm saying I don't think they're going anywhere. I don't think they're dead at all. Like I just
like he
think they
doesn't
need to
think
be.
they're gonna disappear. Is what he means.
No,
Yeah.
I think orgs naturally they just need to evolve. They don't need to. They're not. Maybe some of the ones that are around today die, but they need to evolve. But the idea of creating content with your friends, like to me, that's still an org. The idea of you getting together, for example, like Mr. Beast could have been an org because he needed all his friends to make the videos. He's not, but what I'm saying is there will be many of groups that create content like that. Like for example, we see it with Cluely. Cluely isn't defined as an org per se, but when that AI company came out, people liked them because they felt like an org. Like you had like four of the guys running around being in all the videos and making these videos go viral. It felt like an org, even though it wasn't. So I don't think the org of 10 years ago is going to be the org that we see 3 to 5 years from now. But the idea of orgs, in my opinion, will never die because
I mean,
it's the idea of getting together a group of people and either
yeah.
playing a game or creating content. Like that never really goes away.
But look at the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Because if you're by your logic, AMP is the biggest org right now, with not the biggest org in the traditional sense, but they have the biggest streamer on the planet, right? Or one of the biggest streamers on the planet. There's like league streamers that are still bigger than Kai Cenat, which is fucking crazy to me. But they have one of the biggest streamers on the planet. Like he's still AMP. That's still org.
They are an org. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're talking about an outlier. Like I don't think the industry is like.
I mean, orgs have always been outliers, though. Like, we had a lot of people that got funded by VCs that made it look like they weren't outliers, but reality is there's only been there's only like 3 to 5 relevant orgs that anybody really gives a fuck about, like on a global scale.
And I just look at like if you're. And this is not to talk about us. We're not an org, right? But like, if you're thinking about like people that
we're more like a creative clubhouse. Like I wouldn't consider us an org, but you could say we're kind of like that new wave that I'm talking about. Like for example, the way that Cluely isn't technically an org, but what made them popular is the fact that everybody likes seeing all the company employees in the videos and shit like that.
All right, let's define our terms then. So my thing is the org that I'm speaking of is people that live in the same house, that are making
like
content.
Oh, that shit's cool.
Yeah, no, those are like content houses. Yeah, like,
that shit's not.
Ain't nobody gonna do that past the age of like 18 to 21, bro. Like,
well, I don't think people are gonna do that in their young years either, because like,
I mean, it depends. Like, there's
ain't nobody
doing, like
streamer
steady houses and shit like that. You get me? But like, once you get to a point where you, and honestly, that depends so much in your personality type too, because you get me? There's so much shit that can add wrong to that scenario.
Anyone
like
that
living
gets
together, you get me? Like, if you don't like messy people, if you don't like, there's so many things that can go wrong there.
Anyone that has steady sex will not want to live in a creator house.
Well, that's the thing is like there's so many layers to it where it can go wrong that it's like it's almost like you should create a work environment for them to do that thing instead of just having it at house. Because like then you can't have a private life, then you can't have a social life. Then your life is your team or whatever, your org, whatever. Then your life is having to make content, and then there's always nuclear fallout between like if you look at like what happened with what was this guy Hamlins and
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know you're talking about Myth, Hamlins, and what was his name? It started with a T.
I can't remember. Light skinned niggas.
Whatever. I know what you're talking about. But like at the end of the day, like most orgs have moved to like that headquarters type of like model, right? Where they have like an office, they go shoot their content there, and then everybody goes to their cribs and call it a day. You get me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, a lot of orgs have failed to do that because they combine the 9 to 5 office with the content office. You get me? And you can't have that environment either, bro. It's like those two creative clashes with traditional type of work fields. You get me? So like you can't have like the office size of the business in the same place where you create like content and shit like that. So like a lot of orgs have like 2 headquarters. You get me? One is like for like all the office shit, like the HR, like, you know, billing, all the boring shit that you don't get to see behind the scenes. And then they have like a space where they have like content studios, you get me, like streamer setups and shit like that, where their creatives go do their work and then they go there to their house. But like, yeah, I agree with you. I don't think people are doing content houses like they used to anymore. Like that's also such a crazy thing, bro. Like you have to like have known each other or like grown with each other to be able to do that. You get me? Like the idea of putting 4 random strangers in a house and trying to make it successful, you get me, is like very little, like there's very little probability that you're going to be successful with that.
Yeah, it's I agree. When it comes to that kind of work, I agree. That shit is cooked. It doesn't really make sense anymore. Especially now with like all the tools we have for content today and shit. And to your point, Clouds, I agree. Like having the business and the creative all in one spot can get a little weird for excuse me, a setup like that. So it'll be interesting to see how things develop, because I even feel now like the streaming, like it's peaking, and by that I mean streaming will always be relevant. I'm not saying that it's not going to be relevant, but the way that it's being done, where everyone's running to stream and do a trillion clips and all that, like that's peaking already. Like everyone wants to be a streamer. You have NBA players wanting to be streamers. You have everybody wants to do it. So it's like we're gonna hit a point where it gets so oversaturated that the only people that are gonna keep doing it are the ones that have like the love for the game, right?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna, eyeballs and the love for the game, because it's gonna become so saturated that not everybody's gonna be able to get rich off of fucking streaming, you know?
Yeah.
So
I just think as a streamer, you have to do so much to stand out nowadays, bro, because of what you said, right? Like every famous person is also a streamer nowadays. Like you have fucking Justin Bieber streaming now. You get me? Like Justin Bieber's like, he fucking goes live. He has instantly like 200,000 people watching him. You get me? Like what the fuck? Like it's so hard to stand out with. Obviously, that's not the number he pulls, but it's just to stand out against people like that, you have to do so much as a streamer. You get me? Versus like, I feel like if you make like a good quality video, there's you have a higher chance of like going viral with that, or I don't know, maybe like standing out more as a creator. Yeah, I mean, like I'm just talking about people that are just starting, right? Like people that have like maybe like less than 10,000 followers or less than 1,000 followers. Yeah, I mean, like how do you stand out against people like what you're talking about, Missy, right? Like an NBA player like that's going live at the same time. So yeah, man, it's hard. You're muted.
yes,
How do I think?
I was gonna say play with them or stream snipe them. That's the best way.
Stream snipe. Hey yo, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Do you know Greek God X on Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going
talking about
back
the fat dude that used to be fat, right? And then he got buff, slightly buff, I guess.
I don't know what he looks like now, but he's going back into his roots and he's stream sniping the burnt peanut. So
that's fucking hilarious.
Today, him and another guy named Moxie used to stream snipe XQC.
Yeah.
And that's how they got
wasn't he like, didn't he used to do a lot of content with the OTK people?
He used to live in the house with some of the
Nick, right? Or like
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, but like that right there is the new wave, where you stay at someone's house, you stream with them, you collaborate with them. That's the new org, so to speak. The old way to do it was, now you're part of OTK, or now you're part of this.
Come live with us.
Not come live with us, but come grab our eyeballs and do our events with us, right? That can't work anymore because you have people that could do controversial shit. And so that's the other reason that I haven't mentioned yet why I think a lot of these orgs are fucked, in the long run is because nobody trusts each other. So like you have to flush people out basically. So how do you flush people out? Get all the almost 30 people and get them out and put in 20 somethings. That's how you flush them out.
To me, bro, like to me, orgs are successful when like they don't constantly recruit people. Like, yeah, I mean, like that to me is a failed model. Like, if you look at AMP, right, it's how many are there? Like 5, I think, right? Like it's the main 5 of them or whatever.
They recruit nobody. They don't.
Yeah, they don't
nobody.
recruit people. It's just the 5 of them or whatever it is. You get me?
Well, I mean, you could make an argument for Ray, but whatever.
I mean, Ray's not part of AMP.
He's not, but he's been in a lot of.
He's like he's like Clover Boys or whatever the fuck they're calling each other. You get me? Like
it's more like AMP and friends. That's what it's like.
Yeah, but like AMP is just literally the 5 people or how many ever they are. You get me? And like I don't think Optic recruits anymore either. I don't know. But anyways, I feel like orgs that don't recruit like constantly or like just have a set of people that build with, you get me, are the only ones that have that stand out of that from happening. What you're saying, how to, you get me, where it's like you don't have trust or whatever it is, which is true. Like nowadays, these people are just fucking trying to see how basically they're trying to use each other as liquidity. You get me? They're like, how can I fucking use you so I can get, you know, slightly more famous, a little bit, slightly more, you know, increase my income a little bit more, and then dip out. So,
yep,
you know, it's crazy. Oh, Daquan, that was the guy's name, Daquan.
Daquan
and Hamslins. That was the dude. That
played with, yeah. The light skinned niggas.
Yeah. It came to me now. We were talking about. It's like Daquan. Yeah, yeah, man.
Daquan reminds me of, I forgot what show it was, but like this guy was trying to like go on a date with some girl, and he had like made up some excuse why he couldn't go last time, and so he had to watch Daquan. And so she wanted to see proof that there was a Daquan, so he had to go to like some random place and recruit a kid. And then he was like, "Ooh, this is not good. I did not think this through." So he left because he was basically in a park asking like for kids to come with him into a car. So.
Yeah, did not think what that looked like.
It reminds me of Daquan.
Yo, have you tried the Cold Snap update in Arc?
Oh yeah, fuck that map. No, thank you. Too cold.
Bro, it's fun.
Too cold. Lost a lot of important gear because I didn't know you could just freeze outside. No,
but it's not that hard. It's just anywhere. You got to look for anywhere with a roof.
Difficulty. What do you mean it's not hard? It's the way. There's no extra spaces where it's like, oh, it's 4 out of 5. No, it's 5 out of 5.
Bro, it's literally you just find anything with a rooftop and that keeps you warm.
Bro,
like anything that has a top.
Bro, listen, I'm playing. Look, you're playing the game with friends. I'm playing the game with frenemies.
Oh no, I play the game with anything, bro. I play with the game with randoms all the time.
Well, I'm just saying that's the only way I play it. So like every time I play the game, I lose a little bit of trust in this community every single time, because sometimes like they'll start shooting me after we extract. They're like, okay, now I'm gonna go back in and shoot everybody, and then you hear this person, don't shoot me, I'm very nice. So like, okay, cool, and you're nice, right? And then the next game I walk up and this guy just walks up, looks at me, and we make eye contact, nobody says a word, and he just starts fucking shooting me. I'm just like, what the fuck?
See,
like,
the problem you guys have is that you're trying to look for friends in an extraction game.
I'm not trying to look for friends.
Nobody's friends there, bro. Like if you're playing solo, shoot anything that moves. You know
bro,
like,
it has, so like I would say 70% of my raids have been friendly. There's only that 30% where they shoot on site, or like maybe they shot but apologized, right?
Hell no, dude.
But usually it's like people are super friendly in that game. And then I saw this video on X where this guy is tired of everyone being friendly, and he just goes in there, just like racks up 10 kills per game.
Oh yeah, dude.
This guy's playing Apex. So.
There's no way I don't shoot you if I see you in Arc. That's just not happening. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna follow you if you run away. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna fight you. Like
you
it's
can't
fun,
find
bro.
me. I'm quick as fuck, bro.
I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not gonna try to. I'm not gonna go out of my way to go find you.
I'm fucking running, dude. These two people started shooting at me. I fucking I jumped onto this platform thing, jumped off of it, did a roll into the doorway, turned around, closed the door, ran full speed. I heard them run to the door. I'm running around this area, and I'm like finding another door to hide into, and they're all running looking for me. And then I went down the building out through the front, and they were nowhere to be found. And then I killed some other guy because like he was shooting me too. And it was just like those other guys, I never found them again. Like I was quick. I was quick with it.
Yeah.
I know the routes, bro. And then you know that dodge roll mechanic? I had no idea how to use that for a week. I found that out like this past week. And so I also dodge rolled away from
you
their
were
bullets.
taking a lot of fall damage then.
No, usually I use like a ladder or something to like, or I learned the other tech where you like hang off the edge and then fall and grab the other edge. So you don't like, so do no fall damage. I learned that too. So I've been watching some streamers and some tech on the game just to improve. Cause I always took this game's approach is like, okay, this is just content. I'm not trying to sweat out, not trying to be the best game or whatever. I'm just doing it for content. Now I'm seeing there's a lot of like actual gun-on-gun gameplay and movement and stuff as you level up your character. So I'm like actually wanting to get into more fights because like it's kind of fun.
The PvP is fun as fuck, but that's the whole point. Like even when you're PvPing, it's a casual approach. You get me? You don't have to like take it so seriously where you're like, oh, I fucking got killed. You get me? Like it's not that serious, bro.
I'm gonna be mad if there's some loot that I wanted for sure.
I mean, whatever, yeah. But like at this point, I feel like I've already like have everything I want in this game.
Bro,
yeah, I mean, I'm just going in there having fun.
I gotta find this clip and post it online because I walked in like you said, just shooting this person, and I saw that he recharges shields. So I start shooting at him. He's like, "What the fuck? Are you serious? I just recharged my shields. What the fuck?" And then I'm like peeking from like this side over here. He's standing on a platform and I'm peeking out, shooting him, peeking out, shooting him. And then I just start killing him and he's like, "Fuck you." Like he was so mad. So like sometimes when you just shoot random people, it might be the funniest thing ever.
Dude, I went in there with one game where all my slots were like literally grenades. Like I had like fucking like I don't know, I must have had like 20 grenades in total of like different types of grenades combined, right? Like and dude, I like the funniest thing to do is like where you see somebody, especially if you're playing Stella Montes and you're like in the medical area of the map where it's like a lot of hallways. If you see somebody in the hallways, bro, and you just start chugging grenades at them, bro, all you see is like just like little dots flying into the fucking hallway, bro, and like 6-8 explosions right after, and then you see the little flare go off, you know, because he got them.
Yeah,
man, that's like, dude. And then what I hate about that map a lot is that the amount of shredders that are in the map, bro. It's like they're everywhere, bro.
Look, I go through this game like Trump, okay, peace through strength, all right. And then also when that doesn't work and I see them crouching and they're looking at me and they got their gun out, I wait till they shoot. I don't shoot first. I wait till they shoot, and as soon as I know they start shooting, it's on. I chuck like 3 grenades. This guy was hiding behind some generator, and he shot at me first, and I'm like, all right, you want to play like that? All right, bet. So he starts shooting at me. He misses. He didn't hit me once, right? So I start chunking grenades like you're saying, and then I hear the fucking like shield break sound, and I'm like, all right, bet. And then I'm out of like energy, so I'm trying to walk up, and he's over here trying to like heal. And I fucking hit fire, and then he starts firing back. So I run away, go to the other side. I hit fire him, he's down, and I'm like, all right, bet, time to loot. Nope, fucking 3 or 5 drones, the big Bertha flying drone, and little guys just all converging on me. And I'm like, all right, so I gotta run away, and I have to like hide for like 10 minutes before they leave so I can loot this fucking guy, just to get nothing from it. Like he had general stuff. I could have picked that stuff up in the world. There was nothing of value, right? But fun game. Great game.
Other than getting the kill, baby. You know what? Maybe they should add like things like like certain souvenirs you can pick up from dead bodies just to like embarrass them a little bit more, you know, like back in the days in Battlefield,
like
you could steal people's dog tags and shit, and they would have their gamer tags. You get me? So you could like have their gamer tags and shit like that. So like I don't know.
You're talking about Dead Drop with those chips.
Oh, I forgot you could do that in Dead Drop. Yeah. I guess something similar to that. Anything. Yeah. It could be different things. It could be like their helmet, because you know in Arc Raider you have your room where you can showcase different things. So it'd be cool to have like other Raiders shit in there just as a. Yeah, that's right. I kill your ass. You know.
Can you walk around in the environment? Or you just look at it.
No, in the room environment, you're just sitting in your bed and you just look at it. It would be cool if they added like a hut, like where you could like walk around and like a towns. You get me? And it's
you need to have like a central city or something.
Yeah, so I'm saying like a central town, like
you just make it to MMO. Like that. make it into an MMO, and then these places we go to, they're instances.
You know what, man?
Right?
Let them do whatever the fuck they're doing up to now. They're doing it right. I'm not even gonna complain.
I'm not complaining.
Whoever Embark, you keep doing what you're doing with art.
Just don't take the PvP away, because even though that's annoying sometimes, where I have to fight arc raiders and people, I still like the fact that you could be teaming up with someone. Like, for instance, when I told you about the guys that started shooting at me, the two people, they were teamed up, and I heard them talking. And I was like, oh, these guys are friendly. And they just start shooting. So it's like the element of like RNG. You never know if people are gonna like try and shoot you, or like they'll betray you when you're with them. I've never had that happen to me.
I think PvP should always, bro. I think if anything, they should find a way to increase even more PvP for happening in the environment. You get me? But I think it should be balanced by like allowing the PvE to add that level of risk, right, into the fights that you get into. So like if you and I are in a different squad, right, and our squad finds each other and we start fighting, and then all of a sudden we alert a queen, and the queen noticed both of our squad making a bunch of noise, and the queen comes over, we got a choice to make. We either try to keep killing each other now when we have a queen also trying to kill both of us, right, both of our squad, or we team up and we kill the queen first to get higher loot, because the queen drops a shit ton of loot, and then decide from there if we're gonna, part ways with our loot from the queen, or kill each other for all of the loot. That's how you make, in my opinion, extraction games extremely fun. With PvP, PvE, people have to make a choice. And, if people want to cry about that, let them cry, bro. But in my opinion, that's super fun, bro.
No, they can cry about that, and that's part of the game. Just like you can cry about getting kill streaked in Call of Duty. It's part of the game. But I will say this. The other thing we could do in that situation is, if it's aggroed on that person, we run away from that person and blow him up, and then use him as bait.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You have so many, bro. You have lure grenades. I can literally throw a lure grenade at you, and now you have a queen all on your ass. You get me? Like, it's literally like, yeah, bro, Diddy style. Like, no fucking baby oil type of shit. Just straight up raw. Like fucking. Yeah, Missy's been muted.
Bro, I've been chilling, just listening.
This is like, I don't play this fucking game, so this motherfucker's been ranting about this game for like the last 10 minutes.
Yep. Last 10 episodes, last 10 minutes.
Last 10
all of the above.
Bro, it's that good.
It's game of the year.
You need to hurry up and drop your coins so we can fucking play this shit together.
Facts.
E33 was great. It deserved a lot of rewards, but game of the year for me personally is Arc Raiders. It would have been Battlefield if that fucking dog shit mode didn't come out and just ruin the main game. Because like people might be like, oh, just don't play that mode. Well, they took a lot of time to develop that shit, so it probably took away.
I kind of feel bad for Battlefield, because unfortunately the same shit that always happens to them happened this year. They just kind of fell in the back burner of things. You get me? Compared to all the other titles. And
I mean, I still think it's the best multiplayer shooter on the market in terms of like FPS, but in terms of like the most fun, the most content, the most random. Because, like, I know what's going to happen in Battlefield. Either I'm going to do well or someone's going to fuck me up. But you know what happens in Arc Raiders? Literally anything. Literally anything. A girl comes in. She's super nice. A guy comes in shooting at me. No questions asked. An arc machine jumped from fucking 2 football fields away to fuck me up. You know what I mean? Like, all that is just random. And I'm here for it. I love it.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm about it too. Fucking game is beautiful.
Oh, speaking of games that we all used to, well, I don't think Cloud's ever played this game, but did you hear what happened, Mizzy, with Supervive?
Oh, I play Supervive.
Don't get me fucking started, man.
Supervive closed down, baby.
Bro,
down the doors. That's what happens when you try to make it competitive.
I know it wasn't a Web3 game, but every time Web3 touches the game, it dies. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Man.
We need to drop the term.
Bro, let's call it for what it is. They died because, one, they tried to make the game way too competitive. It got way too fucking sweaty in there. And 2, they were dropping content way too fast, bro. They released a fucking character like every fucking 3 days type of shit.
What killed their player base was they changed the game that was popular in beta changed when it went live. They added this weird itemization system that just like fucked up the whole flow of the fucking game. So it was like I agree with your points. Like they were releasing a lot of content. The game got too competitive. I couldn't agree with all that. But what really fucked it up was you can literally see the number drop off from the beta going to live just because of this change about like the whole itemization system and shit. And like, dude, the forums, like everyone on Reddit, everyone on Twitter, everyone was just bitching. Like, get rid of the itemization, get rid of the itemization. It fucks up the flow of the game. That I personally care not as much, but I'm also not like the typical gamer that finds any random shit to complain with. I've been playing Web3 games for the last 3 fucking years, so I don't have much room to stand on. Like, I'm just happy if the bitch has a mini map at this point. So I mean, yeah, it was really just it came down to the itemization. That's what the entire player base was pissed off about. In my opinion, they took way too long to fix it. Like by the time they fixed it, they had gone from like 5,000 daily active, 50,000 daily active users, all the way down to like 2,500. Like, it's hard to recover from that, man. And it was an expensive game. It was too competitive. I agree. Like, even the fact that it only quote unquote hit 50K users, daily active users, to me shows how competitive that game was, because you couldn't ever play it casually by any means. Like, that shit was a sweat fest at all times.
Bro, people were sweating in the fucking training rounds, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you fucking go into a training round, it's like a sweat. People are going on like streaks and shit. You're like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, I love the air combat in that game. I love the dunking system. It's sad. I'm sad to see it go, man.
Yeah.
They should have just not mocked Web3, and they should have just embraced us.
I did think of that too.
Make a game. I mean, they put the tag in there during the playtest, and then the tag was gone during their final release. So you were just trying to like dangle the carrot in front of the Web3 audience, which was dwindling at the time, and could have been pivotal. Honestly, like that could have been a pivotal moment for Web3 gaming. But you're trying to compete with Web2. You're trying to compete with League of Legends. I mean, that game, hate it or love it, it's still played by many, by hundreds of thousands of players, probably 500,000. And it's a money-making machine. It's just a really hard mountain to climb for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sad to see, man, but they're gone.
In other news, I just looked at the timeline, and Speed has a new video about an Africa tour. You guys want to watch it?
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Well, I saw like
but you can share it.
Well, I don't think you can watch it because every time I share something, you get ejected from the.
Oh shit, that's right. I
yeah.
get ejecto stream mode.
But it looks like he's going to start streaming in Africa, which is interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna do like an Africa tour.
Why did he have to make this video to hype it up? But honestly, though, I don't think anyone is like Speed at this point. There's a lot of people that try to do this travel channel shit, and they do it on YouTube. But no one can do it like him. Even if he wanted to make videos, he could probably do it better and different.
Well, I just think it's different. Like, Speed goes on like this tours to like, it's just like him walking down the street with like a huge crowd. Like, it's like we're watching like a boy band like tour or some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it's
I
cool,
find
man.
the stream.
We all know you can do it. Just keep doing it. You're doing great. Like, it's nothing exciting. Like, at this point, it's nothing exciting. You get me? But for example, like, I watched Mikey Shem, who's a food blogger, bro, and that motherfucker. Like, to me, it's way more entertaining than watching Speed do the tours, yeah, because he actually goes to like a bunch of fucking places and shows you the culture and shit like that, You guys are both not the target demographic. That's why you guys don't like it. I tried to watch the Austin version of this stream for like 5 minutes, and I was like, "What the fuck is?" Yeah, but I get it. We're not the target demographic, but seriously, from an entertaining standpoint, right? Like, what is he doing other than like literally walking to places where he gathers huge crowds? And just does Speed what Speed does, right? Bark at things, do a flip, fucking race somebody.
Why do you think kids are running around in the streets with their phones saying "Speed, Speed, I love you, please"?
Yeah, dude, I get it. He has a big fan. Like I said, like he's gonna pull it off. I mean, he's gonna go to Africa, probably have like a bunch of people running after his fucking bus, asking for food and water. Because let's face it, that's what happens in third world countries.
What was it like? I think it was Poland where he was walking around and these kids are
Like
like,
he almost got
"Speed,
killed in Poland.
Speed, I'm your biggest fan. Please, please."
Wasn't that where he almost
Every
got killed?
kid-
Like he like had to like hide inside a building for like fucking 4 hours or some shit.
I think it was that one. I can't remember. He was eating like breakfast or something with some girl that plays soccer. I think it was the same country, but I just remember seeing these kids throwing themselves at the fucking.
Dude, the worst one is
guy.
when he's in China
Like-
or some shit, and he's like.
Speed, I
He
love
comes
you,
up to a
please.
fan and then the fan starts acting like a monkey or some shit like that, and he's just like, bro, like, come on, dude.
Or whatever. It was like the thing called most niggas, and there's like a water. They'd be like, "What you mean most niggas? What is this?"
Yeah, nah,
Everybody
nah,
starts
that's
laughing.
crazy.
It's a kid's show. It's a kid. It's not for grown ass people. Like if you're a grown ass person, you're gonna watch this shit. But what the fuck is this shit? Why does he have millions of people watching it? It's because they're all kids and teenagers, probably.
Yeah, I don't understand the point of his tours, but yeah, it's cool.
I mean, it lets you see a.
He's gonna race a
civilization.
cheetah in Africa. That's what I'm expecting to see when he goes to Africa. Speed versus cheetah.
And that's gonna go viral and get millions of views.
Oh, for sure.
So he's doing something right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess everybody that goes this route where let's make content for kids, they get fans that grow up and stay fans. So like maybe that's the way. I don't know. But look at Star Wars and Disney. They've made Star Wars, Disney, and Nintendo. I mean, Star Wars is now Disney, whatever. But these guys have made businesses off of nostalgia. How many times have they re-released Mario? So many fucking times. And they'll do it more. They'll keep doing it. You know why? Because people buy it.
I mean, yeah, it's the same shit with Pokemon. I mean, it's like IP power, baby. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Speed just got extremely lucky at the same time, bro. Because who would have thought a kid that was fucking barking like a chihuahua would like fucking get that famous, you know?
It's that energy, bro. It's
So,
that.
PewDiePie got famous off a fucking Nokia phone, so
Wait, what?
you know, yeah, PewDiePie. He literally
Nokia?
started doing his videos in like a Nokia phone.
Oh.
Mhm.
I thought it was like was it Fridays with PewDiePie? That's how he got viral.
I mean, yeah, like what I'm trying to say is that he started with like basically uploading videos that you could barely watch.
He's talking about like where they all started from. Like
Yeah,
their
like
origins.
who would have thought that they would have been like the biggest creators ever? Yeah, because like PewDiePie, fucking, I think Mr. Beast was like somewhere in Ohio selling fucking, I don't know, like talking about cars or some shit like that. He used to be like he tried out for FaZe. I know that much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Some of these people get super lucky with that shit. But yeah, I don't know. Kaisa and I was like talking about being depressed, so a lot of people were like giving him heat for that because they were like, "Bro, how are you like that rich and you're depressed?" What do you guys think?
Money got nothing to do with that shit.
What was it
I
called?
mean, I just don't think money has anything to do with depression, bro. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
what the fuck?
Y'all know this song, It's Lonely at the Top? I forgot who sang that, but it's like that song. It's Lonely at the Top.
Yeah, I mean, it is lonely.
I
at the
mean,
top,
I
sure,
think
but I mean,
it's-
look at Robin Williams, bro. Everybody
But
would have thought that Robin
when you
Williams was the
have-
happiest
I
human
think
alive.
I think it's very dangerous to become extremely wealthy at a young age.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree.
You've conquered life.
Not even that, man. You haven't developed into the person that can handle that level of responsibility. So you end up making a lot of, and I speak from somewhat personal experience in the sense that working in the fashion and music industry, I saw it all the time. You know, I got to watch it like very close and like personally, where people like watching them have breakdowns, watching them flip the fuck out, seeing how many people take advantage of them, seeing, you know, how trusting they still are because they haven't been fucked over enough yet. And then when you throw in like millions into that mix or hundreds of thousands into that mix, shit gets really weird, man. Like, it's, you know, it's very, very rare that I've seen a younger, and when I say young, I mean basically like you're at risk making $1 million or more, in my opinion, under the age of like 27. Like, I think like by 27, you learned enough life lessons. You've been through enough shit. You know, in most cases, not everyone. There's always outliers on both sides, but you have like the responsibility to be able to know what it's like to have that amount of wealth. You have enough of like life experience to be able to kind of manage it to a degree. Yeah, there's like the conquering life aspect, but that's kind of like, yes, I agree. It could, but there's way more to conquering life than money. Like, there's a lot of different ways that you could take it, but yeah, overall, I would say the biggest thing that I've noticed is when young men and women under the age of like 25 get a lot of money, it usually comes with a ton of problems.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, bro. There's a lot of track record that proves that. You get me? Like, almost every celebrity that was successful as a kid has either turned out with some type of mental health issues or like does some crazy shit. You get me?
You also
So,
have like this constant like, do people like me because of who I am, or they like me because I have money, right? And that also affects your mental. Not to mention like, oh, so and so needs money. I have that money. Let me give it to them because they need it. And it's like when you have a lot of money, you have a lot of, I don't want to say responsibility that's not yours, but a lot of the world's weight get put on your shoulders because now you could fix a lot of things. Like, how many times have you guys heard people complaining about Elon, how he has so much money, he could, do this or do that with it? And it's like, well, it's his money. So, like, why the fuck do you care, right? But that's how people feel about it. Generally speaking, is like someone that has a lot of money, they should use that for their desires, not for the person that has the money's desires.
Yeah. No, I mean, and I also think, bro, it's so much hard. It has to be so much harder for people of like that level of influence of like guys in that, for example, right? Because to also have the trust to open up, right, and like tell people shit about yourself and stuff like that, because you never know. Okay, like I told this person that. What if he goes out there and puts it in the internet or like makes it public or whatever? Because at the end of the day, bro, the internet has like no fucking chill, right? Like the internet is brutal, bro. Like they will let you know how they feel and then some, right? So it's like, I don't know, man. That has to be fucking hard. Like I feel like once you get to that, like at the same time, that's why I would never like really want to have that level of fame. Like I will always want to have level of success that allows me to also live my life how I live it. You get me? Like I want to be able to go outside. I want to be able to like go to like, I don't know. If I wanted to go to a movie, not worry about having like a million people like fucking trying to choke me out for a hug. You get me? Like, I don't know, man. Will you guys want that level of fame ever in your life? Like having to have security with you, like that type of shit?
Hell no, man. Why do you think I'm anonymous?
Yeah, you're a VTuber. That's a stupid question.
I think it's inevitable. If I continue this path of what I'm doing, that will have to be the case someday. Like, if I want to make content, post content out there, be a public speaker, show my face, all that shit, it's inevitable, right? That depends on how high I climb, right? Of course. But if I was to get to that point, what am I going to do about it? Like, I have that level of influence. I kind of have to at that point.
Yeah, I mean, no, if you have to, you have to. Obviously, your safety, right? Like, if you have, but I feel like, what's the like Keanu Reeves like fucking walks around New York City, right, unbothered and without security, right? Like, versus like if Speed were to do the same thing, that motherfucker would probably get killed. You get me? Why do you think that is? Like,
I think a lot of
what
it
I mean
has
by getting killed is like he would get like
mobbed. Yeah.
mobbed. You get me? By so many people that he would get seriously hurt because people don't know how to.
I think it has to
come
do
out.
with the energy you attract, man. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too, bro.
yeah, like, I think a lot of it has to do with the energy you attract. Like, Keanu is a chill guy. Like, he's known for his craft, and then he's known for being a good person, right? So it's like, people know, like, hey, like, Keanu's probably just gonna have like a chill ass interaction with you, maybe grab a coffee, a cigarette, or some shit if you go up to him. Like, he's not the type of person to be bothered, or he's not gonna be running around like doing crazy shit for attention. And I think like it really depends on how you carry yourself. Like Speed has that over the top personality. He's always screaming or like you said, barking and shit. So that's the kind of people you attract. You are what you attract.
That's true.
You attract what you are is what I meant to say. Like,
Yeah.
so really what it comes down to.
Yeah, no, I agree with that take. That makes sense to me. Shit, bro. Yo, did you guys catch the fights yesterday? Fucking Jake Paul and then Andrew Tate.
BBL Tate.
Cobra Tate.
BBL Tate.
Nope, didn't watch.
Get the fuck knock the fuck out, Tate.
All
We
I
got-
saw was a clip of some dude's jaw getting broken. That's about
We
it.
got
Jake Paul.
we got no jaw Jake and BBL Tate, baby. Oh, they got cooked, bro.
Yo, the
nickname-
Hadouken uppercut that dude threw at Andrew Tate was funny as fuck, bro. Like, dude threw like a fucking the weirdest uppercut. He like launched forward with it. Like, it was crazy as fuck.
Oh man, I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't expect Jake Paul to win. I did, however, expect Andrew Tate to fight better. Like, what the fuck was that? He didn't even fight like a great boxer. Like, he's like one of the lowest ranked boxers in boxing. Like, he sucks. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you're supposed to be like a professional kickboxer and shit. And I've never been someone that like hates or likes Andrew Tate. Like, I consider him as like one of those people that cool. He is what he is. Whatever. I've never really had much of an opinion. There's certain things I agree with, certain things I don't agree with. Whatever. I know it's all marketing. But, like, he has a history as a kickboxer, and he got his shit rocked, bro. Like, he didn't just lose. He got his shit rocked.
For 6 rounds, bro. That shit was crazy.
And then he's like, it's because I'm 40 and blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, bro, Anderson Silva is 50 years old and just won against a UFC fighter. So, like, what are you making excuses for?
For real.
Hearing that name, Anderson Silva, reminds me of the golden age of
The
UFC.
spider.
The best of times, man. The best of times.
I'm not gonna lie though. I was so happy when
Dragon.
fucking Anderson Silva got knocked out. Finally, bro. I was like,
Bro, I was so sad when he snapped his leg, though.
oh yeah, no, that was sad. That was fucked.
Yeah. I wish he had just retired before that.
Yeah. He should have, bro. He started fighting like shit after he lost. I was like, dude, like, just retire, bro.
Are we this barren though when it comes to like competition in terms of like sports, that we have a 44-year-old Phillip Rivers playing in the NFL, a 50-year-old Anderson Silva, and I mean almost 41-year-old LeBron James that put up 30 points last night? Are we just like, are we fucked as a country that we can't produce talent that's in the early 20s that can do the same? Because it blows my mind. First of all, that Phillip Rivers, being 44, is playing NFL football, but like all these other old guys are still kicking all these young guys' asses. Like,
well,
I think the drive is different, man.
Yeah,
I mean, like, NBA players are recognizing that they can make more money as a streamer, type of shit. You get me? Like, with less hard work, I guess. You get me?
And I mean, you got not all the old people dominating. Andrew Tate got his shit rocked.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
nah, man. I just think it's a different era, bro. Like, those people grew up with. First of all, basketball wasn't really viewed as something that made you rich until I would say like the mid-thousands, right? So, like, because basketball wasn't really considered like a rich man sport until Michael Jordan did his thing, right? He's the one that blew that shit open. Then you had all the hood kids that wanted to be like MJ. You had, kids that weren't necessarily from the greatest of places that wanted to play ball because it was a way out, then you end up in this weird shit where basketball, like in 2003, 2004, I remember like seeing all these kids from like all these fancy ass schools start showing them to the fucking basketball courts and shit. And it's like basketball just became like a rich kid sport. Like right now, for a kid to pursue basketball professionally, it costs about $10,000 to $15,000 a year outside of like your school costs. Like, it's turning into a more lucrative sport for people to have to participate in. So you're not getting the same quality of talent from America anymore. Because, let's call it for what it is, the Hoopers were kids that had nothing else to do. They didn't have anything else at home. Like, Steve Nash went to sleep with his ball at night. Michael Jordan went to sleep with his basketball by his fucking pillow. Like, Kevin Durant used to fall asleep holding his basketball. Like, you have all these people that were like so obsessed with basketball that they would literally sleep with the ball. Like, some kid from like a 6-figure fucking preparatory school isn't gonna have that same grit. And that's what's coming into the NBA now.
I sleep with my golden balls.
Yeah. That's what's coming into the NBA now because they had options and shit. Like these guys didn't have options. Like they interviewed Kevin Durant yesterday, like the other day, and they were like, they said you were born to be a hooper. Like that's all you ever did. What would happen if this didn't work out? He's like, I don't know. But that was his actual fucking answer. He's like, I'd probably still be playing ball.
What was that? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Kanye.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'd probably still be playing basketball somewhere. Like you had, and he's in his late 30s. So you went from that generation to a generation that's like, well, I might as well start a podcast and start streaming because I'll make more money.
Yeah.
So I mean, different mentalities.
Hey, nothing wrong with that either, man. Like,
yeah,
work smarter, not harder, I guess.
It's crazy times, man. It's crazy times. But yeah, don't let this conversation. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's like a lot of UFC fighters too, man. They don't make a lot of money really per fight. You get me? So like, I think it was like this dude Patty, the pimp, whatever his name is, Patty the Patty or whatever. He was making more money from his YouTube channel than he was making per fight. So like he was like, I'm only gonna fight the fights that make sense to me, and like I'm gonna keep doing this YouTube shit. You get me? And I was like, hey, fuck it. Sugar Sean did the same shit. You get me?
To me, that makes sense.
I was gonna say they're doing the esports route, where you're on an esports team, you're getting paid a salary or whatever, but then you also have this content that you do, and I think XQC had the exact same thing where it's like he was making more money off of like streaming,
than he was for his team.
Yeah. So interesting.
Yeah, and it makes sense, bro. It makes sense because now look at him. Now he's like up for the title. You get me? Like he's literally one fight away from like being up for the title against this dude, the Spaniard dude that keeps killing everybody. Aaliyah or whatever his name is. Whatever the fuck his name is. But yeah, man. Crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But don't let this conversation distract you from the fact that Jake Paul got his shit rocking.
Jake Paul has 2 jaws, and Andrew Tate. I mean, he's gonna need a lot of cigars. Let's just say that, dude.
Maybe he should have been texting all those dudes back in the day for his fortune.
Whoa!
Oh, you don't know about that?
What?
Oh, you didn't know? Yeah. So
no, his OnlyFans thing.
No. So Andrew Tate used to run a campsite. And whenever the girls were on camera, they weren't talking. He was. He's admitted this publicly that he.
I know that he was their managers or whatever and shit like that. That's what I knew about that. But yeah,
no, he would be the guy messaging the dudes. So he was like helping them, get there, while the girls were doing the on-camera work.
Wow. Yikes! Well, there you go. That's the type of dude that lost yesterday. I saw some of the bets, bro. I think it was like Drake lost like $1 million. Fucking Orangey lost like $9 grand on Jake Paul.
Oh, because they're so used to him winning. So like it's just like, bro. Oh, XRP's gonna dump off of good news like it always does, and now it pumps. Like that's exact. I'm not surprised that they did this. Well, it's like when you're expecting the same result over and over again, you plan for that, right?
I'm gonna give you props, yo. You snuck the SRP in there so well that hey, props to you, man.
I'm giving an analogy. So like basically they put the news out for XRP, and then like clockwork, the shorts come in, goes down, it dumps, right? It's exactly what's happening with these people when it comes to this fighting thing. Jake Paul has won all these fights that people thought he was going to get his ass whooped. And this was the first time he got his ass whooped, and they lost all money.
Second time.
Oh, second time?
Yeah, he lost against Tommy Fury.
Oh.
Got his ass beat.
I don't know who that is.
Another person.
The brother of Tyson Fury?
Yep.
I don't know those people.
The heavyweight champion? No? Boxer? Okay.
Yeah, man. I just bro's jaw is broken in 2 places. Yeah. Props to him. Props to him for taking a beating. The memes that came out of that shit were pretty fucking ruthless though, because like at one point both of them were on their knees, like holding onto the other fighter's legs, so it just looks like they're about to suck dick. So I mean, keep an eye out for that, I guess, if you want to make fun of them.
Bro, I seen so many AI videos of Jake Paul like with his jaw broken and crying. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh man, so I mean, it's you know, if you're a fan of them, sucks for you. If you hate them, you know, you're probably excited. I'm a little indifferent, but I just thought it was funny, like, just because Jake Paul I expected to get his ass beat because he was finally fighting somebody that wasn't, you know, 10 years away from being in a fucking nursing home. But no offense, Tyson, I love you. No, I'm just kidding, but Andrew Tate, I expected him to come in with like at least something, and he just got treated like a fucking rag doll.
Yep, that was
Crazy. It's not good for his image, bro. Like your whole image is being like the alpha male.
Yeah,
I didn't catch any fights. I was too busy watching football and basketball.
I mean, I didn't watch the fights. I just spent like 10 minutes on Twitter.
Bro, the Seals were talking about it all day. I was like, I don't give a fuck about this. Like fucking Jake Paul. I don't give a fuck about AJ. I don't give a fuck. Like these are not real fighters.
Oh, so you were like Ongstad. You were like, I don't give a fuck about. Get off my lawn.
Got basketball to watch.
Oh shit! Today's Sunday. We do have.
Who's playing in basketball?
Lakers, but they lost and Luka got hurt.
There you go.
Yeah, and they wasted LeBron's 30.
Now they're gonna trade him back to the Mavericks. Fuck that motherfucker.
That's never gonna happen.
Get him out of here. Fuck him and his fuck him and his Bugatti.
They made him the franchise player when they got rid of AD. They're like, you're the franchise player now. It's your team, not LeBron's team.
Oh shit!
All they needed was LeBron.
Bro, I love how Cloud successfully manages to troll all the sports people without doing shit about sports.
That's what I'm here for, baby. Get his marshmallow ass out of here. Nobody needs me in the yellow state. Come on. All right, fuck that shit.
Marshmallow.
We bleed yellow over here, baby. Yellow and purple.
Purple and gold. Okay.
Fuck that. Yellow, bro. Like the sunshine.
Yo, that's the perfect way to end it right there.
Yeah. I'm a Lakers fan now, bro. This podcast, you guys are gonna see me with a #1 Laker fan hat. All right. We're gonna be representing. I'm gonna be with the jersey on, and we're gonna run it. All right, guys. Listen, this is a great episode. We'll catch you guys next week at the same damn time. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you.